Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. We're nearing the finale. Last time we finished off Planet Wisps, Acts 1 and 2, and it's time for the final two bosses of the game before the final boss. Final era boss and final rival boss. So let's get started. Now, again, we've had some surreal moments throughout this Let's Play. I mean, regular modern Sonic taking out Perfect Chaos without being supersonic. That's kind of out there. And the boss that we're going to be fighting, Sonic in this form never fought. And it's a boss from Sonic Unleashed. So that being said, let the cutscene come, or kind of cutscene. Yeah, do you remember that easy freaking boss you faced with Hedgehog Sonic after that ungodly torture that was Eggman Land? The Egg Dragoon. Yeah, well, you fight him as regular Sonic. Not the Hedgehog, but the Hedgehog. And this is far harder than it was for the Hedgehog. That's not to say that it's, impossibly hard. You're going to beat it your first try unless you have some problems. But it's a very long, drawn-out battle. There's a lot of reflex issues that you can have if you're me. And this is actually the first time I've ever faced this boss that I S-rank it. I don't have a whole lot of experience with it. I didn't practice too much with it on my other file. It's, boost, grind, hit ramps, and wall jump. There's a little bit of everything that you've done, that you've learned as modern Sonic, besides, light speed dash and stomping or something like that. But it's a pretty long, drawn-out battle. And ignore the fact that Eggman is humping the crap out of his little egg mech there. I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that if you boost through the 2D section of this boss fight, that you can actually make it go by quicker. It's actually a distance-based thing and not a how many times you hit him or don't hit him. But yeah, he takes quite a beating, far more than Perfect Chaos or the Death Egg Robo did. Some of these attacks are fairly difficult to avoid if you don't know what you're doing, which I don't. But yeah, you can see in the windows, in the floor, or on the glass floor, and some of the windows outside that, yeah, we're in the core of the planet, which is where the finale of Sonic Unleashed takes place. But yeah, not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, they give you more than enough rings that there's no reason you should die. But I can totally understand if you do not S-rank this boss, because, well, if you don't S-rank this boss due to, dying, because people can die to Metal Sonic, people can die to Perfect Chaos. I don't see anybody dying to the Death Egg Robot, but, yeah, I can totally understand people having issues with this. It's not too bad, though. It's just, yeah, it's far more long and drawn out than the fight in Unleashed was. I mean, you beat the absolute fuck out of this thing as the Hedgehog. Which, we may or may not see if I decide to Let's Play it or not. It's certainly a game that, again, I'm going to have to post-commentate on just because, yeah. It's far harder a game than Generations is. And, since I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, I will talk about the bosses that do appear in the 3DS version. All of the rivals show up the same way that they did, except for the fact that it's more of, because the game is more based like the Sonic Rush series. You know, it's almost entirely 2D, some 3D here and there maybe. Because it's based like the Sonic Rush series, all of the rival battles, Metal Sonic, Shadow, and the one coming up, are all in a race format. Just get to the goalpost first. The boss for Classic Era is Big Arms from Sonic 3. The boss from Dreamcast Era is the Bio Lizard from Sonic Adventure 2. And the boss from the Modern Era is actually not the Modern Era. It's from Dreamcast Era again. It's the Egg Emperor from Sonic Heroes. So, a little bit of trivia.
I can't believe this! I was supposed to beat you this time!
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo. I beat you every time. No, seriously. We beat this guy every time. It's like it's our job or something.
What's Eggman even doing here? I thought you said he'd been kidnapped by that big weird thing that sent us all to this place. See? He was kidnapped. This is getting stranger all the time.
Indeed it is, Classic Tales. So, with the defeat of the Egg Dragoon, we've got the light blue, or I guess it's the cyan, Chaos Emerald. I'm not sure what the technical term for it is, but everybody just calls it the light blue one. And the final area is open. Now, due to my blunder, I actually, as soon as I beat the next rival battle, I erased this file and changed it over to my main file that I had saved on USB backup. So I didn't show off the little sequence with placing the Chaos Emeralds in the clockwork. Fixes it and makes it a really long and convoluted platforming segment. But nonetheless, the final boss of the game, the final Chaos Emerald before the actual final boss, Silver the Hedgehog from Sonic 06. You remember him, right? It's no use! It's no use! Yeah, that cheat bastard. It's time for some payback. I'm going to say the same thing about this fight that I did about Crisis City. This is awesome! Why in the name of God could they not have a fast-paced style of boss fight or rival battle or whatever in Sonic 06? Instead, it had to be, you know, the typical homing attack, the hedgehog, just like the same as homing attack, the same way that you did in Sonic Adventure 2 the first time you fought Shadow. It was really boring, not to mention the broken controls and the fact that Silver could stun lock the hell out of you. It's no use! It's no use! And you could break the game in so many ways in that boss battle. Watch Brain Scratch comms if you guys actually want a more in-depth look at it. But this is awesome! Why could they not have something like this? This, again, just like Crisis City, Modern and Classic, is a big apology to us for the shite that was Sonic 06. And there was a lot of shite to be had there. I mean, the remix of the Hedgehog battle theme from Sonic 06 it's fantastic, it's epic. The fact that it takes place in Crisis City and not Know Nothing Soliana is a good thing, of course.
Give up.
I really enjoy it. I mean, it's probably the most fun rival battle in the game, in my opinion. In fact, it may be the most fun boss battle in this game, which, again, speaks volumes for all of the people who, you know, trashed the game for no other reason They couldn't find a single gripe with it besides, oh, it's modern Sonic, and there's modern levels, and there's modern characters. So many publications, I'm fine with reviewers giving their opinion for valid reasons, like gameplay or something like that. But when you have it just nothing, nitpicking, like, oh, it's modern Sonic, we hate him, why can't it be 100% classic Sonic, even though we raved about him in Sonic Unleashed, we raved about the Hedgehog Engine, whatever. I'm done. I have nothing else to say. It just shows what Sonic Team can accomplish for fun factor when they actually give a damn. Because Sonic 06, well, they didn't give a damn. Not in the slightest. But with that said, Silver is defeated, and we get the clear, white, silver, I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be, Chaos Emerald. The 7th. And now, we have all the Chaos Emeralds. But before I actually go and leave you guys, right before we take on the final boss of the game, I wanted to show you guys something really quick. If you have gone through and cleared all of the challenges for a certain act, and I'm going to clear each of the last challenges in Green Hill, Act 1 and 2, Modern and Classic, just to show you guys what's going on here.
It's a race to the finish.
Indeed it is, Tails! And here we have a little remix of Supersonic Racing. Cash again. It's okay. I kind of like the original, but then again I wasn't a big fan of Sonic R to begin with. Ah, screw you, Tails. You'll not see me later. I'll see you later. Yeah, this is a pretty damn easy mission. And there's a lot of... I mean, there's a mission in every act that has to do, or every stage that has to do with, you know, racing against one of Sonic's friends or one of Sonic's friends helping you with a certain gimmick. Classic Tails actually makes an appearance in Chemical Plant, for example, where he helps you get to the end of the level. This is a race in Green Hill against Modern Tails. And every character has, you know, 2 different stages that they appear in. So, what do we get? Well, besides actually clearing the act and getting, whether it's a boss key, if you haven't gotten one already, or the bell for some music or artwork, you start restoring color to the rest of the locale. And it really adds more personality to the area. I mean, I might show what every area looks like in full if you complete all the challenges, but that's pretty easy. I may not. But there's one bit of Green Hill that we must bring the green back to. And after we do, the, well, Swing Set Circus here in a night-based Green Hill zone. Certainly interesting. I mean, I love the challenge acts. I mean, they give so much extra personality to the stages and so many variations in terms of platforming, or whether it's night or day, or anything like that. Just really enjoyable. They put so much heart and soul into this game. I've said it so many times. There's a lot of heart and soul put into this game that has been lacking in a couple of Sonic games as of late. Now, I certainly enjoyed Unleashed, but, you know, of course the Werehog, a lot of people don't like. And I can sympathize with that. And, of course, the game we don't speak of absolutely sucked royally. As does my platforming. But yeah, I'm not going to go through the artwork until after I've actually gone through and beaten the final boss. I'll do that in an extra video at the end of the Let's Play. I actually recorded it already. It's just that, you know, there's so little that I can actually do to make it exciting. And it's a really big change of pace if I just show, you know, artwork. There's a lot of great artwork in it, but it's going to be like a 8-minute long video, just going through and slowly showing all the artwork. God damn it, Lan! How about you actually platform like your life depends on it, like back when you did when you were a freaking child? Okay, and despite that crappy performance, I still got an S rank. Again, not all challenges are like that, but I digress. And the last of the green is restored to Green Hill Zone. And I'm going to go through my last bell of the Let's Play. Doesn't matter because I erased the file right there. And this is my main file. Everything is restored, you know. The turbines are moving, you know, the clockwork, the cogs are all in order. They're not broken like they started out as. I mean, every single one of these, you see the hole in the center of the wheels? You put a Chaos Emerald there. And when you put a Chaos Emerald there, it starts turning, and it's just one big platforming segment. It's kind of monotonous, actually. And if I had actually showed me restoring the Chaos Emerald, it would have been even more long-winded. But anyways, guys, it's been a long journey for one of the best Sonic games in recent memory. But the end, she is in sight. We've got one more episode of the main LP series to go. Again, I may perpetuate it with more of some no commentary special music videos of my good performances on modern levels. I might do classic levels too, maybe not. Not sure. But on the next and probably final episode of Let's Play Sonic Generations, we have a bone to pick with the Time Eater. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody.